I am a fill-in host for filling in for Freddie the Fireman. He's right across from me.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
As hyper as I am not going to scream into the mic like that. I promise everybody. We got here Jerry the Plumber,
What's
the
going
Chicken
on?
Man from Alcatraz, and we got one heck of a good show tonight. Tonight we have a Jaws special. And
We forgot about our magician.
We forgot about
Our
magician.
official
Oh, yes,
magician.
It's only my second night.
Oh,
Don't
yes,
worry,
our magician,
don't-
Adam
no.
Lucas, our magician.
Adam
Lucas.
He's a magician
Goodbye.
too.
Hey,
Adam Lucas,
Yeah, right,
Adam
right.
Lucas is in the
How
studio
does
with
this
us.
guy come in a month and already he's hosting a show? I'm confused.
we gotta
you
give
don't
him
have
a
to pay
shot.
dues?
I'll be hosting.
Oh, you're a wrestling fan, right? You're a wrestling fan,
That
right?
got nothing to do
Because
with
I'm
you
because I'm like Triple H. I'm that damn good. That's why I'm hosting.
You bumped your head somewhere?
Have you lost your mind?
He's a legend. He's a
Hey,
legend.
Adam, could you do me a favor? Can you make him disappear to Borneo
I
or
don't know
something
how
like
this
that?
happened.
He doesn't know anything about magic. It's him.
Right.
Whichever one of you
No,
knows
he
about
is a-
make him disappear, please.
Please.
Adam does magic too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I was surprised that that you know each other. Of course. We met through a whole other source.
So last
The
week,
source.
Yes,
when
that's me.
we talked about Magic on Main last week.
I don't like this
First
guy.
Friday, Darris Theater, boom, every month. Next one, July 7th. And we always have a featured spot for a young and up-and-coming magician. So like 2 months ago, Adam
Can
was our star.
Can I interject? But by the way, very interesting. Can I interject? I can interject.
He's gonna be a ball
Next
buster.
week, I have complete command of the studio. I have complete command of Belmont Avenue, for that matter.
We'll get you a crown. We'll get him a crown.
I can't deal with this next
You're
week.
gonna see
Next
this
week,
man.
I can't deal with this
I'm
next
going to
week.
bring so many animals to this studio, you're not going to know where to jump to.
You know what? I'm going to have 2 Hamilton police officers out that door, a Passaic County sheriff out the front door. I'm not putting up with him.
And an animal rights activist in the room.
I'm bringing the ducks, the chicken, the goats, the horses. I'm bringing everything.
You're bringing
in
your
here.
your family,
My
right?
whole family.
Your whole family's coming in here.
Uh-huh.
Lord help me, please.
Well, listen, I got to mention a couple things. Obviously, Mike Healy, our official magician.
Yeah.
Mike,
I came back.
every week this is your show now. You come anytime you want. You don't got to be invited.
Okay.
You know that, right?
Okay.
You're on the
Yeah, yeah.
payroll.
All right.
You're on the payroll.
Yeah,
like
okay. You're on the
everybody else.
payroll.
You got to pay your own taxes
Yeah,
at
but
the
if
end
you
of
do
the
want a
year, though.
magician for your event, go to MikeHealyMagic.com. Call him at 973-477-2156.
Does he get paid monthly too?
He gets paid whatever.
Monthly?
You got to work it out with him.
I got to work for you. Do the paychecks, not me.
But
I'll give you 40 grand. Just make him disappear, please.
Damn,
40 grand.
I'll disappear for
That's
you,
it. He's
buddy.
throwing bottles
hey,
at me.
listen. NBA Big Apple. We went. You can go.
It's not NBA. It's
NWA.
NWA.
That's what I said. NBA.
You said NBA. It's
NBA's national
Why
basketball.
couldn't I go? You
Heat
came
wave.
in to visit.
Heat Wave. Andrew Anderson and Sal and Ray.
I spoke to Cavatro.
Is he Arabic?
I hope they are watching because Sal got into a humongous accident.
Oh, really?
Truck flipped over.
Who did?
Sal.
Oh,
Just
wow.
like today?
After the show.
Oh, my
I spoke
God.
to Cavatro shortly.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean after the wrestling
Right after
show?
the wrestling show, around 11:30, 12 o'clock.
Wow.
Flipped the truck and
Oh,
everything.
man.
Is he all right? Are
I
they
don't
all right?
know.
No.
Try calling
Well,
him back.
I've seen some Facebook posts by them, so I think they're okay.
I think so. I'm assuming, but I do know Sal. Hope he's okay. I hope them videos are true. And you're on the boat fishing. I know.
Now in heat again. Here we
Yes.
go.
It's on.
So I heard the show went good.
You hear that?
I heard they
I
had like
heard it.
450,
I heard
500
it.
people. 450,
Yeah,
500 people.
it was nice. It was a nice event, and they just announced Saturday, September 23rd, live from Sports Domain Academy, 105 US Route 46, Clifton, New Jersey. NWA Big Apple having another event, so
That's
that's
good.
good.
So they're going.
Who's on the card for that?
I don't
They
know.
just signed 3 matches, but I didn't get the names.
Takes
but,
time. Takes at least 3 weeks to sign all the matches.
Who do you
but-
think's going to be on the card?
Are you going to be on the card?
No, I'm not.
Maybe
gonna
the
be on
Chicken Man will
Well,
be
if
on
you're
the
a
card.
wrestling fan, they had at Heat Wave in Wayne, they had the Nasty Boys,
Uh-huh.
and they had Kevin
Oh,
Sullivan.
how did that go? How did that go? I
It was
missed
great. We were just talking about it.
Right.
Well, how, I
You're
mean,
an
did-
imbecile.
It went over well.
how did you take
Where
in
did
the
they
whole?
find this?
I don't know.
need to know.
I
Eddie's
can't-
hosting the show tonight.
Are you fasting still today?
No,
Yeah,
not
you're
fast.
30 days up, buddy.
Right. Yeah, I'm out.
Webster,
Anyway.
I love you.
Are you on the Scarsdale diet?
No, I'm not on the scars. Hey, Joe, tell us about this graduation you're going to next week that you can't make it in the
My
studio.
daughter-
So
my-
you're leaving me to deal with him. Go ahead.
I know. My
Hey,
daughter's graduating
Chicken
high
Man.
school.
Nutley High, right?
Yeah.
Nutley Raider, huh?
No. Well, the Nutley Raiders, but she's not a Raider.
I know she's a lady Raider.
Yeah.
So where's she going to college?
I don't know yet. Maybe Bergen.
I think you're asking personal questions there.
No, it's all good.
Can we please put a muzzle on him? Oh my God!
All right. Listen, though, but we did see St. Anthony's, the
feast?
Chicken Man at
Yeah.
St. Anthony's in
I made
Hawthorne.
Oreo cookies.
Nice. It was a
I
nice
know.
feast. Let me tell you, one of the nicest St. Anthony's feasts I've been to.
Actually, last Friday I checked out the one in Roselle Park.
We're
I
not
went to that
talking
one.
about
Yeah.
Roselle Park. We're talking about
No
St.
comparison.
Anthony's,
No
yes.
comparison.
Right.
Hawthorne blew it away.
Blew it away.
You know,
Tripled it.
I wouldn't
Tripled
doubt it. I
And
would
let me
not
tell
doubt
you
it.
something. $6 for 6 apples just ain't the price they should be putting.
And I was
It
getting
wasn't
the
like
money.
that. No, but it wasn't like that over at Hawthorne. I think 6 apples
It's
were
all
like
charity
$3.50.
for the
Really?
the church.
Great prices at Hawthorne, great feast. I'll go to it again next year. Belva had their St. Anthony's also, that was good.
None of them compare to St. Gerard in October.
No, St.
Well,
Gerard
that's
is
a
awesome.
different saint and that's a different feast.
I know
So,
it's a
mean,
different
we're
Saint. I'm
St.
talking about
Anthony's.
feast, okay?
Can you
Well,
let
let me
the
tell you
You
something.
want to throw in
let the
San
real
Gennaro? We'll
host-
throw in San Gennaro.
You gotta start eating when we go there.
St. Anthony's in Hawthorne, I gotta say, was one of the nicest feasts I've seen.
The
in a
guy
long
did it.
time.
He's doing it for 37 years.
Yeah,
Right.
nice.
I don't doubt it, gentlemen.
Also, we had the death of Adam West.
Yeah.
Yes.
I chased him.
Batman.
Oh, wait a
fan,
second,
anyone?
wait a
Yeah.
second, guys. Hang on. I'll show you this nice
I
picture.
just
Oh,
saw
you
you on
put
my
it up.
page.
You put it up.
Why are you
What
on
I
my
put up?
page? You stalking me?
No, I put it up and I
I
deleted
saw
it.
it.
I put it up and I deleted it.
Why was just on
Why
my
did you do-
Facebook
Because
page?
when you share
Time
stuff,
out.
when you share stuff, it has to be public, not just your friends can see it.
Okay,
You had it for just your friends.
No,
to
I
see.
didn't.
Mike,
26,000 members on our page cannot see it,
Wait. No,
unless they were friends with
I
you.
made that public. That
No, it was not. It
the
was,
one with Adam West and
oh,
Christopher Lee.
then that was
Look how they are
Yeah,
now.
that-
Oh yeah. You're definitely.
just miserable.
You're a great
You're
host.
miserable.
Yeah, you're.
I'm
He's
not
got-
miserable. I got a Neanderthal sitting next to me from another planet, driving me crazy, trying to get me all hyper. It's not going to work.
Why? He has the perfect face for me.
Yeah, you
doesn't
think
he?
he's fast.
Hey,
and
listen.
He's hungry.
He's
Before
hungry.
the show starts, I'm gonna let you hear it. I think this will work out good. I think if you hear it on the phone, I'm telling you, you're
Is it
gonna.
an
No, this will go.
I know.
This will go when I promise you. We're gonna play a message that I just got. I want you to hear it. There we go.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Ready?
Hey, Freddie, I'll be ready
Come here,
this
kid.
week for sure. I could not get my son and them to parts to use for the band, so they're practicing Sunday, so they're gonna put back the studio the way it was, all the wires. So tell everyone I will be on Tuesday night. You know, I'll probably tape it Monday, and we'll get everything set up. And if you can plug my Hoboken gig tonight, and also try to get a group together, let me know. If you can get some people down there, we'll have some fun. Haven't seen you in a while. Alright? Give me a text back. Alright?
All right, that was the Reverend Bob Levy letting me know that he will be on Levy Live every Tuesday night on DDV Radio. Just letting you know, and he wanted me to promote his event, his comedy show at the Dubliner this Saturday, June 17th at 8 p.m., 96 River Street in Hoboken, New Jersey. Go to MeadowlandsComedyClub.com. I'm telling you, check out the wise guys. Some of the wise guys are going to be there. Whoever can make it is going. We're going to try to be there to support our buddy, the Reverend Bob Levy, former Howard Stern guy. He was the one who slapped Danny Bonaducci in the mouth, and he's done so much more stuff. The Reverend Bob Levy. Don't forget, this Saturday night at the Dubliner, Saturday, June 17th, 96 River Street in Hoboken, New Jersey. The Reverend.
We don't have to buy tickets. We can just go, right?
Yeah, I
He's
guess
a
you
great
could just
guy,
go
though.
there.
He's a good guy.
So he's
Yes.
looking for a freebie.
And he's funny.
Oh,
too.
by the way, there's an open roof at the Dubliner. You know that?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
stick you
I'm
through
gonna throw you off it.
But really, a couple things happened, just so you know. Anybody paying attention to the news?
What happened?
The
Adam?
shooter
Yeah, that's horrible.
shot in Alexandria, Virginia.
Today.
You know, we want to give our condolences to
Yeah.
all the family members who were devastated. Well, you know, nobody died, thank God, but some people got shot. It was a political thing, and I think after this, maybe the Democrats and the Republicans can at least try to smooth some stuff out. It's never going to be that easy to just be even with each other.
It's all boiling down to the gun control laws.
And it's sad, but House Majority Leader, we want to wish him the best, a speedy recovery. He had surgery today. House Majority Leader Steve Scalise And thank God for the Alexander Police Department who helped out, but mainly was the
Capital
the Capitol Police. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, and let me tell you, it's crazy nowadays. These people don't understand that, you know, especially the media. I believe in the media, but I believe the media needs to tell the truth more, or work on honest, true stories to give to the public, so they don't see when you're this crazy person who's believing something that you're not too sure of, you get mad, and if the media is manipulating it just to get a news story, I think that stuff's got to stop. You know, I mean,
I heard something today that was disturbing.
That's because America's a business today.
Somebody said that I heard on the radio they're going to try to prove that Connecticut shooting was a fake.
No, that's the guy that Megyn Kelly's interviewing.
yeah.
I mean, are these people for real?
Well,
You know what I mean?
I'm just saying.
How do you prove
I
a fake
watch
shoot?
all the
I don't
news. I watch
know.
Channel 2. I watch. If you watch Channel 2 and Channel 5, it's like two different
Yeah,
news.
but it's different.
I mean, and it shouldn't be that way. It should be close. It should be close. I mean, you want to manipulate a little bit to your political agenda. If that's the way the media works, fine. But try to keep the stories a little close. I mean, you got one end saying that Trump's going to jail, and the other end saying that was the best day for Trump. There's not even a comparison. You know, and it's got to stop. And it's not about Trump. It's not about nothing. It's about telling the public the truth. That's all I want. I want to know the truth.
Donald Trump's our president.
They really got to
And
knock
is.
it off. They
And
got to
is.
knock it off.
But,
They
but
really
there was
gotta.
also, did you see last night though, the 24-story Grenfell
and-
Tower? Is that
yeah.
crazy? Oh my
happened?
God.
I wonder how that got started.
Watch the news once in a while.
I don't know why.
I don't watch. It's a 24-story building that was built in 1974.
Apartment building in London.
And it started it by the roof, they
Right.
said. And the fire, it just worked its way
And
down.
just the whole 24 floors.
Oh my
Every
God.
floor was just.
How did
You
that
haven't
even
seen
happen?
anything like
That
it.
might have been electrical going down, maybe.
Yeah, well, in Europe, in England, in them areas, I always look at the buildings being built by concrete. So when I saw that, I'm like, how's that possible? The only thing I can think of is maybe the roof was concrete, the building was concrete, but in each floor, the ceilings were made of wood.
And then they were worried about the building collapsing after the fire.
The heat, yeah,
Yeah.
separation of concrete. Yeah,
It's still 6 dead, or was it?
no,
is
it's
it
up to 12 dead, 70 injured.
Okay.
It's under investigation. Started at 12:54 a.m. their time, and it was. It holds 400 people. People were jumping out of the floors.
They were throwing their kids out the windows.
Yeah.
Is it a,
my
was
God.
it
It's
a,
almost as bad as
terrorist?
the 9/11.
No, nothing like that.
Oh, just as bad.
It's not even.
It wasn't.
It wasn't even close. What are you talking about? 70 people, 12 people died. 9/11.
Well, I'm just thousands. Still a tragedy. It's a tragedy.
Right, I know what you
No,
mean.
it was ugly though.
No,
It was a very ugly tragedy.
Yeah.
But,
See,
we
no,
want
I'm trying to
make them feel good.
I know.
we want to send our condolences out to them also. And next week, I don't know how this is going to work out next week. What do you think, Jared?
I don't know. Maybe we're gonna kill each other.
Forget about it. We got to build a wall. Maybe Mike.
Yeah.
I didn't. I think.
Mike, you
Just
come
me.
in with a
I'll
baseball
come in with
bat.
my own wall. All right.
No, I'm sure we can get a wall.
Excuse me, the most important thing is one of you have to bring an iPad and do Facebook Live or YouTube Live
What if I don't
for
have
next
an
week.
iPad? Use your phone.
Use your phone.
Yeah, we'll
Make
set-
sure you guys do it.
Why can't we just?
Because I will not be here. I will be in New York
Well,
City.
but
Hello,
Why can't you just
Facebook
put
fans.
that on
Hello.
I don't wait. You can't.
We'll figure something out.
We'll discuss it at 10.
Yes, we'll figure it out. If they go no Facebook Live, remember we'll be in New York at the lovely Karen King's event at the Cutting Room. She'll be singing. We are going there. Hopefully we can get the Wise Guys show on the map, and hopefully support Karen King with everything that she's doing. She got a beautiful voice. Karen King, who most of you don't know, is the wife of late great Cha-Cha. John Cha-Cha Cercia was the unofficial mayor of Little Italy in New York City, like a mentor to me and a good friend of mine, and I miss him dearly. But I'm going to see Karen King, his wife, with the town coordinator of the Wise Guys show at the Cutting Room next week on Wednesday.
I love that.
And we're doing live Facebook from there, so to save you on some time, the live YouTube, we're just going to have to pass on that.
I'm sure nobody will mind.
But,
We have a camera right over there.
that's it. But you know something, after that 21st show, the 28th, we got a big show.
He did say last week.
Who's on the 28th, Fred?
The 28th
A camera for
is
photos, not a camera for.
Oh yeah, Animal House, right?
Animal House, our Animal House special.
That's gonna be.
We
good.
got Nita Meyer, Mark Metcalf, and then we have the girl who played Babs. Remember her? Remember Babs?
Yes.
You're nothing but a P.I.G. pig. And that's Babs.
I remember that.
Babs was the one on the end who had her dress ripped off that John Belushi grabbed and threw in the car with him. But there's also one more special guest.
A photographer just
Matt
walked in the
Scale,
door.
DJ, Detective
Scale.
Wojo Howitz, and our
Oh.
official wise guy wrestler.
Yes, DC Cab.
Who's DC?
What are we talking about?
Oh, DC
Our
Terry.
official photographer
That's-
has
yes.
walked in. The
Hey,
building.
Ant, I'm hosting here, Ant.
He was on Barney Miller, man.
I know.
You have to read his shirt. Read his shirt.
Do you
No,
right?
no, you're right.
No, you're right. Let's do the dumbest.
Possible.
How you making out with the Saturday Night Fever people?
How do we
Is it
make
with
out
a
with the
little-
Saturday Night Fever
Alright, now.
people? As soon as somebody shuts up, I'll tell you. We did,
Die.
Can I have my water over there?
Get the water.
I'm not. That's why I bought it.
I
It's like
thought
a
he's
grocery
hosting
boy
the
here.
music.
Okay.
And he stops talking. Speak. Hello.
You know what? I think the best thing for me to do is just ignore him.
Yes,
Just
he's hungry.
pretend
He's
he's not
fasting.
here. Pretend he's not here. I think the show will go very smoothly.
Smooth.
It'll go smooth.
Smoothly.
So what is it? The A&D photographer Anthony Scala made it to the show tonight.
fine.
We want to
Yes,
mention his
Anthony.
Royal Blue
Yes.
photo booth. The Royal Blue photo.
Thank you.
Great photo
Thank you.
jobs. I'm telling you, he's the best.
And he brought you guys donuts.
And he wants a
Did
host.
you really?
He can't even say Royal Booth.
Right.
And he wants a host.
We say boot.
Booth.
I didn't say a
Royal.
word. I didn't say a word.
Can you please tell
Well,
us how
why
you're
did you
making
not
out,
mention it?
Mr. Source?
I didn't. Please muzzle him. You have to muzzle him.
All right,
Please.
tell us about the show that's going on this tonight. What do we got in the studio?
What do we got in the studio? Okay, we have a Jaws. Well, in the studio, we have magician Adam Lucas. Sitting right here.
Adam.
Also an
He's
author,
very quiet.
actor, and dancer. He hasn't said a word yet.
He's just figuring this out now.
Right.
Let's say hello, Adam.
Well, he's another magician, right? He's a weirdo for sure.
Adam, just so you know, you're on
100%.
YouTube Live, Facebook
Definitely.
He's
Live.
probably thinking, what have I gotten myself into? That's
Right.
exactly what he's thinking.
Definitely another weirdo in the building.
You got your whole. Just so you
magicians
know,
are
we're not
weirdos.
keeping you out of nothing. We're just having you join us. Your hour is between 8:30 and 9:30, so you got a full hour with us. We didn't even get started with you yet. How do you feel so far?
So far, it feels great. Yeah.
All right. Kind of weird, right?
All
Couple
right,
weird
that's all you
people.
get.
Enough time for you, buddy.
Adam, to do a show like this, it takes a very special individual.
Yes.
You have to have a
I am
social
special.
security.
Yeah,
you
give him
have
one
to
of
have
your
a
good
social
ones.
security number.
Give him one of your good ones.
Right.
And the stun gun.
The Chicken Man of Alcatraz, Jerry the Plumber, I'm Freddie the Fireman, that's Anton the Source, and that's our official.
I don't know
magician,
where he
you
came
know.
from.
You
The
want,
source?
you want
I
to
have no
introduce
clue
your
where
dad
he
in the
found
back over there? Dad, what's up, Dad?
What's up, Dad?
How you feel back there? You good?
FDNY, I like that.
That's it.
Did
He
you
looks
bring
like he just wants to
coffee?
go home and go to sleep.
Yeah, we could use some coffee.
Right. Hello.
Actually, no.
5 minutes.
He
5
doesn't-
minutes. You
Chicken
got
Man
5
doesn't-
minutes,
Chicken
host.
Man doesn't need coffee though.
No? What do I need?
You need to shut up. Is what you need to do. You need to shut the hell up.
And you need a bed.
Are you fasting?
This
You
show-
look a little
He's
pale.
hungry, yes.
This show will never be the same after next week.
After next
It'll
week.
never be the same.
I'm afraid to even leave you alone. I think
I
he's
think
gonna
you'll
be
do
all
all
right
right.
when
You'll
they're
do all
alone.
right. Yeah, it'll be all right.
They'll be all right.
He's gonna
They'll
be
be
nervous.
best friends. They're gonna go to the
Right.
bar and hang out.
Right. He's
I'm
gonna
gonna
shit his
rip all the
pants.
chest hairs off his chest.
I don't have any chest hairs.
Let me see. Take off your shirt.
All right, okay. Freddie, I
Yeah.
can't. Freddie, I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna flip with this guy. Our audio engineer's having a blast.
You have very little. You have very little.
Yeah, but you want to mention our guest though, the George Special?
Oh yes, our Jaws special. Our first guest was that. Give me my light spotter.
Carl Gottlieb.
Carl Gottlieb, the screenwriter, also had an appearance in the movie. What are you doing?
What was his appearance?
I don't know, but he had a couple appearances.
You told me to stop talking.
Actually, he was the one. Here it
You're
is.
right in front of
I
me.
can't even read your handwriting. I'll talk about Carl. I'll talk about Carl.
Carl Gottlieb was in a lot of stuff though.
I'll talk about Carl. He was the screenwriter for Jaws. He was in the movie. He was the one who gave Roy Scheider the problem about closing the beaches. You know, they need a civic ordinance.
Slow down. Breathe. Breathe a little.
Oh yeah.
Remember,
Yes, I do.
on the ferry. On the ferry with
Yes.
the mayor.
I gotta go one. I gotta go one.
Go ahead.
It's a different movie, but were anybody here friends of the movie Caveman?
Yes.
Okay, well, Carl Gottlieb, okay, listen to this. Carl Gottlieb co-wrote and directed the 1981 comedy film Caveman. Just so you know.
Wow,
The
that
whole
was
movie,
funny.
The whole movie. That was with Ringo Starr. Remember that?
Yeah,
that was a funny. movie.
We definitely got to discuss
We're
that.
we're gonna try to stay off that. We're gonna say more on Jaws because, but
42-year anniversary.
we have Susan
He's in there with the
Backlund.
money.
She's
Oh, in that
the
wall.
first victim.
Oh, that one.
How do you say that?
Yeah,
Backlund.
to pay.
She was the first victim. Wait till
Yeah.
she tells the
She was
story.
a stunt woman, everything.
Yeah.
She'll tell you the story on how they made it look like she was being attacked by a shark.
Yes.
You never actually saw the shark.
Yeah.
And it was amazing that this woman became famous. She must have been in maybe 5-10 minutes of the movie tops.
And she had the
And
most
42 years
yeah.
later, we're still talking about it.
Right.
Yeah. Well, just so you know, it was so crazy of a scene. It was done numerous times. Richard Dreyfuss, watching her do the performance over and over, told her afterwards that it absolutely terrified him just to watch her. That's, I mean.
Didn't she hurt her back? She said it hurt her back or something one time.
But was that an electronically?
Yeah,
Do
she had
you
ropes
remember?
tied to her.
I'm gonna bring you back now. You got to think hard. Do you remember the movie 1941?
See, I
We're
don't
talking
remember
about
this
that
because
one.
that's my phone. Don't ignore it.
Come on now, shut that
Right.
stuff off.
Do you remember the movie 1941
Before we take it
with
away.
John Belushi?
No, I don't
He
remember
was
that.
the air pilot, and it was about the World War II movie. They were going to attack Hollywood.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
It was a great movie. What they're all famous actors in it. John Belushi. I mean.
I know, but I never saw that.
Okay, well, in the scene, the Japs.
I remember PJ and the beer.
Listen, the Japs invaded Hollywood by coming in through a bay with a submarine. And the Periscope came up and got Susan Backlund and she did the same scene with Jaws. It was a funny movie. It's a comedy.
I didn't see
It's
it.
a comedy, 1941. I'm telling you.
She was in
It
that?
was a Steven Spielberg movie.
She
so
was
I
in
want
it?
to say it was one of his lower, popular. Do you remember it?
Yeah, but not the details. But I remember when.
But if you remember when the Japs invaded, they came in with a sub, and when they first found out, the Periscope came up and caught Susan Backlund and got her stuck on the Periscope. So she did the same scene again like she did in Jaws. It was like a spoof. But that's
What year did 1940? What year did that movie come out?
1941.
1941.
The movie didn't come out in 1941. The name of the movie was
I
1940.
think I honestly think it was 1978 or 77.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. What weighs more, a pound
Got
of
it.
feathers or a pound of bricks?
Yeah.
Pound of feathers or pound? I gotta think.
I'm going to say 1977 or 78 the most.
Okay, yes,
I
okay.
think it was
Because
79.
the Jaws was 75.
Yeah. Jaws 2 was 78.
78, right.
But it's supposed to be the source. I know
Let me tell you, Jaws is. They actually had it in the movies
1979.
about a year ago. Jaws.
1979.
They had the 40th year anniversary. Me and my brother went
I
to
was
see
watching
it.
online. You could actually watch Jaws on a raft, on a boat, like in a bay, with a big screen. He saw that. Just
saw
tell us,
it?
Adam. Adam, you got the floor. Tell us.
Well, I've seen similar to that. It was actually at nighttime, like midnight. They had a screen in the water. I've seen this live in person and pictures of it. And they're in like dark black tubes, and their feet are dangling in the water, and they're just watching Jaws. And they're in the on the beach in the water. It's fun watching it Jaws on water.
I gotta be honest
Well, we're
with you.
going to go to
Adam.
break, but we're going to be back. You're going to join us with the interview,
I may
Carl?
shit my pants
All right,
with that one.
I'm going to just take us out because you're going to remember all our networks?
No, you
Okay,
can't.
this is
just
the Wise
wait.
Guys Show on DDVRadio.com, DDV Radio on TuneIn, Armed Forces Radio Network, Village Connection Radio, City World Radio, Facebook Live, YouTube Live. This is the Wise Guys Show. We'll be back after these messages with Carl Gottlieb.
You're fired.
And Eddie